Alright people, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you know when I upload the next video and you'll be supporting my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Every time I upload a new video, I'll be tweeting. Ladies and gents, almost CG reaction. This is Kid Nation, JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. What is Kid Nation? Is this I don't know, some kind of a TV show or something, or some type of, I don't know, scam type of thing? Because JonTron apparently he reviews lots of scam type of thing. I don't know. People told me to react to this one because this is really good. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, so I know which type of videos to react to more, I guess. Check out the reaction today, there's a link in the description. Check out the cast of different playlists like JonTron playlist with all my JonTron reactions. There are quite a few there. And Warhammer 40k playlist, internet historian, history. Yeah, let's watch it.
Things I'd like to thank today's sponsor, and that sponsor is Lords Mobile. Not only did they help make this video possible today, but they also are aiding in the fight against the coronavirus by donating over 1.8 million pieces of medical supplies to countries in need. But that's not all, they also want to support you. Me? Oh yes, you. With everything going on in the world today right now, Lords Mobile and I wanted to try to find a way to help you and give back a bit.
That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't the audiences be opposite of the TV, not inside the TV? I don't know.
So we're doing a $20,000 giveaway. 20 people will be getting $1,000 each. It's super simple. All you've got to do is download the game from the link in the description and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. You'll also automatically receive a $350 Lords Mobile gift pack after downloading the game. In Lords Mobile, you can play with over 300 million players around the world to form a guild with your friends and take on the world together. Your guild mates are your allies who can send you resources and help you with your building projects. You can also team up together to take down your enemies and defend each other from outside threats. Or if you just want to let off some steam, you can capture, sequester, execute, or even charge ransoms for other players. The game has a mix of strategy, RPG, MMO, and city building, and if you're a solo player, they have an RPG-style campaign where you'll create your strongest team of 5 heroes to lead your kingdom to glory! Or failure! Sorry, I can't guarantee your victory if you aren't in my guild. My bad. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download Lords Mobile from the link in my description to automatically be entered in the $20,000 giveaway. Okay, let's go! I've got a question for you. If it were the year 2007, your name were Jonathan Karsh, and CBS, the primetime family-friendly television network, just gave you a shitload of money to make a reality television show, would you A, put a bunch of literal children in the middle of the desert in a Lord of the Flies style situation without adult supervision and force them to survive?
No.
Or B, congratulations, if you chose A, you're correct. You in shame. Basically, this was a real show somehow. I don't know how they got away with it. It was a real reality television show in 2007.
No. I thought this was gonna be some scam type of thing, but no, it's a reality TV show where they literally threw these kids in that Lord of the Flies type of thing. Lord of the Flies, I remember reacting to that video from, Orisa Actually Prox, and it's just like, holy shit, that's just bad. But that's just horrible situation all around. But they actually did that similar shit here. I mean, not literally Lord of the Flies type of shit, but they just threw them in one of those reality shows way where you have to survive type of thing. These are kids. This is not legally allowed. If someone needs a guardian legally, right, under 18 or whatever, you can't do shit like this. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. How does that even work?
Where they took a bunch of young kids of varying ages and put them in the middle of a desert to create a society all on their own. And they filmed it. For real. I swear I'm not making this up. They really did this. And I have no idea how I've never heard of it. I had to experience this, and now, so do you. So prepare yourselves for the impending PR disaster that was Kid Nation.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself. I'm not gonna lie. I love JonTron whenever he does things like this. It's just best thing ever. So this thing's gonna be great. But only thing I can think about this is maybe this is way too fake. This whole Kid Nation thing, right? It's all trickery and camera, and basically people that are there to make sure the kids are completely safe, their guardians, parents, whatever. Because only then they could have permission from whatever federal organization to do this. Otherwise, no way this is allowed.
This is Bonanza City, New Mexico.
No.
Or what's left of it anyway. The pioneers who ran this place back in the 1800s ran it into the ground. lack of
I just took a bunch of kids there and throw them here. There you go. More of a Deadwood, that TV show type of scenario. Fuck it.
leadership and lack of will combined to leave this town completely and totally dead.
Lack of leadership, lack of courage, lack of hydration. They moved to Los Angeles. They're fine now. I'm gonna put kids here. How did they get? Was there a lawsuit attached to this?
No.
This
is way too cold.
From the Kid Nation wiki here. Speaking before an audience of television reviewers, producer Tom Foreman acknowledged that Kid Nation would inevitably share some elements with William Golding's novel Lord of the Flies.
What? I thought this is just one of those things that JonTron is making a joke about or something. Like JonTron is exaggerating with comparison. He literally said that to people that this is similar to Lord of the Flies. Does he know how Lord of the Flies happens?
How do you bitch that? Listen, board of directors, I know you've got safety at the forefront of your mind. Inevitably, though, the kids will begin to kill one another to form a dominance hierarchy. If you see, if those are the script, that's the script and this is the production, it's built, you can't not have the fat kid, it's really hard.
Now,
Animal
40
instinct.
new pioneers will try to fix their forefathers' mistakes and build a town that works. It won't be easy. Pioneer living is tough. And the amazing part is, these pioneers are children.
I love this freaking epic helicopter shot. I like how he's like, yes, that's correct. As I'm speaking to you now, 40 children are barreling towards me at a speed that is not legal in most of the lower 48 states.
That's right. The oldest just turned 15. The youngest is 8.5.
He got that one just looking at a picture of their family. That's the last you'll ever see. You're gonna be forgetting mommy's face.
I didn't even thought of that. Man, that's grim. Why would they show that picture? I mean, clearly they're sending this kind of, I mean, we are joking here, but clearly they want to send that particular message. There are very subliminal messages in between there. Why would they show the family picture otherwise? Like, look at their family. He's gonna leave this family and go into the jungle. That is, basically human nature.
They are every kind of kid imaginable. City kids, country kids, rich, poor.
And even the rarest kind of kid of all, missing.
I'm not gonna be with my parents. There's no adults, and I think I'm gonna die out here because there's nothing.
He's got a lock on it. Jimmy, 8, the youngest. Clearly kids are smarter than we give them credit for.
Here's what I'm afraid about. If I catch a bad disease or I break a leg, literally.
She's gonna be the winner, I could tell. The attitude, she's got an attitude. She's a good one, good attitude though.
40 kids with
I definitely thought.
She's got an attitude, she's a good one.
Look at that face. That face is like, she basically plots lots of things and will literally, people are getting hurt and everybody's burning. She would just sit there and, blowing bubblegum like that. Like, yeah, that's about right.
Good attitude though.
40 kids with no parents, no teachers anywhere. And their leaders, they're kids too.
Everyone's kids. The cameramen, kids. The producers, kids. The medic, that's 3 kids. We thought that was too hard for 1 kid. Split it among 3.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Family Guy did a joke about this, about some news channel or something, like everybody's a kid or something, like everybody's toddler, and there's just suddenly saw that scene and everybody's just rolling around crying, and you would expect how kids do, right? Because Family Guy is, really best at that. Taking a ridiculous situation and showing the reality of that. Like, what if we replace everybody from the news channel or something to a kid? Everybody's a kid. What would happen? Obviously, everybody just roll around, there would be chaos, everybody crying. This would be similar to that. Obviously, this is all fucking fake. No way there are not real people taking care of the kids there. Otherwise, like I said, federal government would not agree to this. There are way too many laws that are getting broken here.
It's the first ever Kid Nation.
That's right. We're seriously dropping kids off to fend for themselves in the genuine middle of nowhere.
40 kids, who will survive?
That's the buzzard that'll eat your dehydrated corpse if you don't work hard enough at the game.
Come off the bus!
Get the fuck up! What are you waiting for? You think I got time for this? You know who I am? I gotta get on a plane to somewhere real.
Hey, everybody, gather up, pack it
Checks
in.
to cast.
I'm Jonathan, nice to meet you guys.
They don't feel the same way, Jonathan. They don't feel the same way. And by the way, how dare you use such a name? Sneeze. But that's not gonna stop me from saying what I need to say.
Okay, what?
Oh, fuck. It's the worst when you can't sneeze.
So how are you guys feeling?
I love this. Get out of the bus. I don't have time for this shit. I have to go to Bahamas and hang out there. Just chill.
Scared.
Well, say goodbye to that school bus.
How's everybody feeling? Oh, scared? Well, good news. Have a look at the tail end of your only possible way out of here. It's gone.
And say hello to the middle of nowhere.
Good luck. Sorry you didn't get, like, Fear Factor.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. It's just setting in. I don't know, whatever I got myself. I mean, my parents got me into.
Yeah,
Are the parents
seriously.
liable here? Because I think the parents are liable here.
Definitely.
Because I don't think, like, an 8-year-old is just like, Mommy, can you send me out into a desert with Jonathan Karsh? I don't think the 8-year-old takes most of those steps. I think some of it's on the parents there.
Bonanza City.
No, that's not even a conversation. It's definitely on the parents. Anything happened to her, it's the parents' fault, regardless of what. 8-year-olds basically says to the parents that strap me to a rocket because I want to go to the moon. Just literally strap me in the side of the rocket, tie me up with a rope because I want to go to the moon. That's what 8-year-olds say. Everything is on the parents at this point. It doesn't matter what the 8-year-old says.
Is just a few miles that way, and you're going to be there for the next 40 days. But don't worry, you've got each other. You've also got 4 leaders. And they were chosen because they represent all of you in age, geography, everything.
Are you trying to accuse me? I didn't get the 3 who they represent age, geography, everything?
They're your town council, and I think I hear them coming right now.
Coming with the helicopters. That's right, bitches. We are superior to you. We came to helicopter.
This is Mike.
Hey,
I came from a helicopter, came from this guy.
I think I'm a good leader because I have respect for other people's ideas.
Unlike the rest of these.
I won't be able to get through this video, man. We came from helicopter because that shows you that you are scum. You came from the bus, we came from the helicopter. Obey us. Oh, God.
And this is Taylor, a gung-ho pageant queen.
If I can make this a better world, I'd bring world peace to Africa with all the orphans, especially to Iraq, and that'd be the #1 place that needs world peace.
That's beautiful, Taylor, and you can get right on that after you finish bringing running water to this town of 40 literal infants.
This is Anjay, a genius spelling bee champ.
3 adults I know have done a good job. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay, 3 of the only good adults, all of them wanted the British to stop ruling their country.
And this is Laurel, a respected student leader.
I really believe in my own true beliefs, and no one's gonna make me think otherwise.
Wow. Politicians.
When I saw those 4
True,
kids, I
that's
was
true.
like, oh no, this is all gonna fall apart. What? Is this the right people, or are they just getting right back on the helicopter?
I mean, I'm looking at them coming down, and I'm thinking, frankly, my biggest problem here is just that they're unelected, and also that they're children.
Behind
This
me
is
are wagons
hierarchy.
filled with 40 days worth
Elected.
of frontier supplies. You guys are going to grab a wagon and get started. It's a long hike.
That is the elected thing, yeah. This is aristocracy. It's just fun. I can't even speak properly. Oh God, this is so good. This is so good. Why didn't I react to this before, man? After what, 20, 30 videos from JonTron, now I'm reacting to this.
Jesus, in Jesus' name.
And that's just the beginning. The next 40 days will be hard.
This is hard for a 7-foot-tall Norman Viking. You're about that big.
If you just
You're
can't handle all of
fucked,
this, well, there's going to be a town hall meeting in a few days where any one of you can decide to give up and go home.
If any of you wants to be a little bitch on national television in front of all your peers, well, don't worry, you could do that in 5 days from now.
It's entirely up to you, okay?
There are no correlating factors relating to your decision. It is 100% up to you. Do you understand?
Council, 2 things you need to remember. First, after you get to town and settle in, go to the chapel where you'll find an old book that'll give you a lot more information about what to do.
It's called the Holy Bible, and God damn it, you guys are gonna need it. Huh. Smart guy.
Second, there's something I want to show you.
Oh God, I don't know if that's what he intended, but that was Holy Bible thing just got me. It's just like, that's what, people have been doing for 2,000 years, where they didn't have science or engineering or nothing. They barely survive by many diseases. If you get stung by some mosquito, get malaria, you have Holy Bible. Just cling on to that and hope for the best.
It's a good idea to get to know the kids in your town because every few days, you're going to give one of them one of these. It's a trophy for the top kid in town.
Okay, I don't care what it is. Can you keep it out of my eyes, please?
Because Bonanza City was based on mining, this 2-pound star is worth its weight in
Or
$20,000.
no. As if these kids have an understanding of what $20,000 was. What's that worth? Like 50, 60, 70 Snickers bars?
Promise me you can't tell anybody about this.
I'm not talking about the star. I'm talking about this. Okay, please. Don't tell anybody about this.
I mean, every single word that's been told to them is big words, right? Council, elected, $20,000. These are kids, man. They don't understand shit. Running something, responsibilities, what?
A lot of trouble.
We don't want to start a riot here on the wagon train, okay?
You don't want your top military guards to be decapitated, heads on pikes around the Bastille, okay? You don't want that. No resistance! Okay, you don't want any of that, okay? You don't want that to happen.
I don't think it's too much fun living in the old days. I told you that would happen. Really no fun.
He really doesn't look like he's having a good time, like for real.
Tough work,
Yeah.
but it has to be done.
Hey, it ain't easy pulling carts of plastic Tupperware and chicken eggs and shit.
Not the way you say it's a tough work, but it had to be done. I'm sure there's a dead kid buried somewhere.
Somebody's gotta do it, okay? That's strong enough.
There's nothing here. It just looks like there was something, but now it's gone. This place is dead, and we need to bring it back to life. I felt sort of weird because I thought that maybe there would be adults.
You can't script that. You can't make that up. That kid is the proof. That kid's a legitimate proof this actually happened.
Here, in a kid's world, there's no President Bush. There's nothing.
Homegirl, you should be talking about Jeb. Now, if Jeb were here, this would be a fixed up town.
Are we supposed to? Yeah. In disarray. Guys, there's something in here.
Oh, hey, I think there's something. Okay, that's just scorpions, I think. There's like a big snake in there, too. It's just scorpions and a snake, guys.
Well, when we first started planning for dinner, I realized that a lot of us haven't done anything.
Does screwdriver beat, like, can of corn? If I put a hole in my friend, does he stop? Does he, like, slow down?
We need some water. Guys, where's the water?
There's no water? How do you get water if you don't have water? How do you get water if you don't have water? Just hit the ground. Just...
You can destroy a proper guitar.
Taylor, what's wrong? I just like missing home and I just missing my own bed and like getting to eat protein like in meats and all.
I just miss those like base amino acids that my cells need to survive. I don't know, I just wish they would have like at least left a couple Flintstone gummies or something.
I don't know if I'm gonna be at the meeting or not.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. If that girl was crying, if that was real, I think that already broke lots of laws, I guess, because a kid in distress like that, that's not okay, right? I'm pretty sure that's not okay, because the fundamentals is here. Kids are not adults, right? They can make their own decision, and they cannot, be held accountable for their own actions or whatever. I don't know. They are not responsible for anything. So if any kid is in distress like that, where you're in their situation, their parents are already at fault, right? That's a child abuse in a way. I mean, I don't know, because I don't care if kid wanted to come here. It's not up to the kid, right? It's parents' responsibility. They are the guardians, literally. It says in the word, guardians.
Why? Today has been the worst day in 3 years.
What exactly happened to you 3 years ago, Jared?
We don't ask that here.
What happened?
I don't see any food. No food.
When we say 1 pancake apiece, you need to take 1 pancake apiece. Some people didn't get pancakes. I didn't get any pancakes. This is the second day. Why are we arguing already like this?
Okay, you guys, listen up. This is to prove that kids of all age groups like you guys can actually take control, get organized, and that you can actually work together cooperatively. You guys actually need to listen to your leaders because, yes, okay, they've made a few mistakes. This is the second day. There's gonna be mistakes, okay? But you guys really need to think of your job and you need to take control of it. And after we do that, we'll just become a working machine.
Each of us will be a cog in a big machine, an empty machine, but it's gonna have to be that way, or else we'll all starve.
And we'll just work out a lot better.
Michael! 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 He did it! Our king is a great! Viva la revolution!
Here's the book. A Pioneer Journal.
No way, this is real. This was real. Everybody was screaming like, fuck you, Mike, sit down.
There's Bonanza City, 1885. If you're reading this, then you've made it to Bonanza City. We couldn't make this town work, but maybe you can build a better Bonanza and a better world.
Oh, on the second page there's just a picture of a bunch of skeletons. Weird.
If you want your town to work better than ours, best divide your groups into 4 equal districts: blue, red, green, and yellow.
You gotta split that sucker up into blue, green, yellow, and the other color. That's how you do it, okay? You split it into colors. That's how you make a town. But I wouldn't take advice from us, because we ran a town to the ground.
Yesterday, Jonathan told us about this really old book.
I read like a passage from it out loud. I think it was an incantation. I know I shouldn't have, but the town might be cursed now. But Jimmy, you're green, Alex, gonna be blue.
So in order to make it work, we had to split you guys up into 4 different districts.
I mean, I know it's counterintuitive, but the town, it's gotta be districtized because that's straight from the guys who killed the town, made the town die. It's gonna die otherwise.
I think I did a good job at picking the teams. People seem to like each other, they get along. Where's Jimmy? I don't know.
Jimmy?
Okay, everyone, don't panic. We've lost Jimmy. The youngest is missing. Was this not awkward to film? You track down this 8-year-old somewhere randomly in the camp? It's just you and him?
Again, that's a crime. That's a kid in distress, regardless of the situation, right? I mean, your reality TV show does not count as something. It's just stupid bullshit that you come up with. In reality, as a whole picture, there's an 8-year-old in distress, and people are filming and not helping the kid. No.
You're just silently filming him cry? What are you monsters? That's great. Nice, Jimmy. Just give me more of that. Just keep thinking about how you have literally no escape.
Jimmy, think of that. If you don't pull this off, you know, your parents are gonna go bankrupt. Your parents are gonna leave you. Think about that, Jimmy. That's right, a bit more tears.
Somebody has graffitied with the chalk all over. Gonna find out who did this.
If only they would have left some sort of clue.
Pioneers, gather up!
And the bell's ringing. And I seen John live there ringing it. I was like, I wonder what that's for.
What is that for? You know, because Jay Carson's ringing that bell quite liberally, and it's not generally good plans he's got for us. So, you know, I'm really wondering what that's for.
He's gonna introduce wrestling or something.
Pioneer living is tough, isn't it? Who thinks this has been totally chaotic?
Show of hands, who thinks any of this has been reasonable at all? Who thinks this is totally out of line?
Jimmy, you're a little quiet over here. How's this on you? You're only 8 years old.
You
Are you
little
missing your
bitch.
parents?
Must be hard seeing as I dropped you off in this barren landscape. You miss your mommy and daddy? Why don't you speak up? What are you so quiet for? Small infant in the back? You're looking like easy prey as far as I see it.
Well, maybe it's time to get a little bit more organized. How does that sound?
Yeah, yes, please. Yes, that's what I want. That is what I want. That's what I want.
This board lays out all the jobs that need to be done to make this town run.
Okay, that's not really what I was thinking.
He's gonna start a sweatshop or something, all the jobs, alright.
thinking, when you said organized, I was thinking like a supply chain of food and dairy that comes like once a week, maybe?
Cooking, cleaning, even running stores. That's right.
Running stores.
Woo woo! Retail! Yeah!
You guys are going to be managing stores in Bonanza City filled with cool stuff. You'll even run a soda saloon where root beer costs a nickel. How does that sound?
Fuck yeah! Root beer! Yeah! Can we get water first, though?
As you can see on the board, starting right now, you get paid for doing your jobs. We're going to figure out who does what fairly. In true Wild West fashion, we're going to have a showdown.
That's right. You kids are going to fight to the death for your fixed spot in the hierarchy of this child-backed feudal economy. Woo! All right, Jimmy, you better...
Winner has a prize of making iPhones for everybody, and we'll compensate you somewhat.
work the hardest out of anyone here. You got the most of your life to live out in this system. You're only 8 years old. See? That's you all the way down there. You better hope you can scrounge up enough corn to pay the cooking class their wage. Okay? That's me up there. That's the king, Jay Karsh. It works out pretty good in the end there. It's an elegant little system. So yeah, he makes the teams compete for their place in the social structure here, literally. Which is amazing considering the kids who get in the laborer class clearly have shown themselves here to be the least able to do labor. So that's a bit of a cruel trick.
You guys all pull together and you want
this kind of a class system that he's showing here, it itself is wrong. Teaching kids this kind of a shit itself is wrong, right? I mean, you know, just climbing that kind of a pyramid that way, that's just fucked up. I don't know. I'm sure that this is not going to end well, right? I mean, this is a 25-minute video. I'm sure he's going to, John is going to tell us how this ended. And I guess some agency probably stepped in and stopped it. I don't know.
a reward for the entire town. The reward is going to be a choice.
Christ's sakes. You're going to make them pay. All right. What do we got?
Outhouses. 4 of them. That's right. From 1 to 8.
From 1 to 8? You've only given 1 outhouse this whole time? Wait, are you serious? Have they seriously, I mean, I know it's reality TV, but we've established this one's a little different. Are you telling me they've actually had all the kids be using 1 outhouse? Oh my God, dude, you know what I mean? You just, sometimes you meet a guy, you fucking
So which reward will you choose?
I mean, we all know how kids are organized and responsible. It's like, it's not like, they have to take a shit. Basically they just run into it like, holy shit, I have to go. No, they can understand there is a queue now that I have to wait for. Kids can understand that, right? 1 outhouse is enough.
Choose 7 more outhouses or this. A TV!
Sanitary conditions, Bugs Bunny, no gangrene, young Sheldon.
Council, you guys run this town. It's really up to you. So take a walk, talk, and figure this out.
If we have a TV, when are they going to have time to actually watch the TV?
Yeah, and we need more outhouses.
But also, you look at the fact, the TV, people just something to do.
I've heard like they're planning a coup. Like they're coming for us, at least when SpongeBob.
That's how he said it.
On the screen, okay, dancing around. It's gonna distract them. We don't have to get drawn and quartered, hung publicly in the square.
We made a quick decision that you guys are gonna have outhouses.
We don't want any more diseases from the toilet. Yeah, we want the toilets.
I might leave. Why?
It would be so great if we had said that. We all made a decision that we need outhouses because we need to take a shit. This is ridiculous.
Jimmy, why would you want to go home right now?
I just miss my family, that's it. Same here. Yeah, you do need to stay.
You keep your pointy finger away from my little Jimmy. Don't poke my Jimmy like that. You understand? You poked him again! Don't poke my Jimmy like that!
Let's go, Pioneers! And welcome to the very first Bonanza City Town Hall meeting.
Just so you know, this is the first time the kids can elect to leave. So they were stuck here until this part. This is it. This is the first time. They had to go through all of that before they're allowed to leave.
Oh gosh, I hope everyone's going to be nice to each other. No yelling and or cursing.
Hope nobody brings out a bone club they picked from a wildebeest out in the desert, starts brandishing it, beating down the other kids. Hope that doesn't happen.
Now, I know this has been an emotional few days, and a lot of you miss your folks. I'm going to ask this question in every town meeting. Does anybody want to go home?
Anybody here want to look like a little bitch?
Taylor, you were pretty homesick. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, Taylor, remember that thing you told me in confidence that I'm now revealing in front of all your peer group? How about now? How's it going now? You still feeling like a big loser, baby? Wants to go home?
Does anyone else here want to go home?
That was the energy I got from that.
Jimmy, why do you want to go home?
I'm really homesick.
The way he said it, Jimmy, why do you want to go? Why do you want to be a little bitch? You want to be a loser your whole life? What's wrong with you?
I think I'm way too young for this.
He's like the only person with a rational sense of anything
Seriously.
here. I am way too young for this, Jonathan.
Do you want to leave this
I'm way too young for this. You people have lost your fucking mind. What is this shit? That's what he should have said. That's the vibe he was giving that.
entire experience and go back home?
You want to look at these 4 hellish walls and tell me you want to walk back home and eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich made by your mom?
And eat ice cream?
That's really what you want to do, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm done. I'm good. Bye. Bye. I'm Jimmy. Bye. I'm Jimmy. Bye.
We'll call your parents.
So let me get this straight. Taking a shit in crappy bunker, the crap houses, that there was only one before that, right? Answering to all this asshole who thinks they're better than me, right? Answering to you and your smug face and all these crappy looking walls that even probably will leak every time there's rain or something, right? After all that shit, that or ice cream, peanut butter jelly and video games. Let me guess. It's difficult for me to answer.
We'll take you home, and this is the end of your
Life. Only the strong survive. No one leaves Kid Nation unless they make it through Kid Nation.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy.
Can't you lie to Jimmy?
Bye, Jimmy.
I guess he was just way too homesick and just needed to go home.
Now, one last piece of business before we close, and I think you guys are going to like
I'm not gonna
this.
lie, if I were a kid there and at the age of 10 year around, I would be thinking, did Jimmy really go to home, or is one of those situations? Which is that movie? I think it's Undisputed, right? That fighter mixed martial art movie, Undisputed 2, 3, Boyka thing. In that, I think it was Undisputed 3 or 4, I don't know. In one of them, I guess when you lose, they send you home, but they don't really send you home. They kill you or something, right? I don't know, I would be thinking that, did he go home? Obviously, right now, being a grown-up, I wouldn't think that. But as a kid, I would be thinking that, did he really go home?
This. Take a look at this, you guys.
What the hell? Okay, now he brings it up like the literal second Jimmy leaves. He's like, all right, now that loser's gone, who wants to win $20,000? Jimmy was robbed. I'm just going to say it. Jimmy was robbed here.
The person we felt
Somebody's gonna take this home, $20,000 gold, and Jimmy and the boss like, what the fuck?
who worked the hardest this entire time that they've been here is Sophia.
So Sophia wins it, and then they allow her to go to the one phone in the facility that they've been locking off from everyone. She's able to contact her mother for help. I got the mom's just on the other end, probably like, that's great, sweetie. What do you mean? I thought the desert, rattlesnakes. What do you mean, feudalism? Honey, where are you? Honey, where are you? Can you see an intersection? What's the nearest street sign? Honey!
So let me get this, only somebody who has the star can call home. That's very kidnappy, isn't that? Only you can call home.
In short, this has been probably illegal.
Massively
Definitely
illegal.
unethical.
Yeah.
I give it 5 stars, worth $20,000 each.
Next time on JonTron, find out the thrilling conclusion to the Kid Nation saga as John dives headfirst into an interview with Jimmy, 8, from New Hampshire. Though he's not 8 anymore, at least I think. Kid Nation hit quite a long time ago now, so I doubt he's still 8. But you'll have to tune in next time to find out.
Did you have any concept at that age of like, oh, it's reality TV, but it's probably not going to be like totally real?
Whatever he said. Man, look, I bet that was completely staged. I mean, I hope it was staged, because I don't even know what to think if that was real reality show like that. I mean, I know when I talk real reality show, I'm not talking about just they were literally by on their own. Nobody's like that. Not even those survival shows of the adults. And they are not, real as in, yes, they get aid here and there by the people, obviously. That's the reality I'm talking about. I hope it's not even that. I hope there are literally parents are there, guardians are there, way too many people watching and just staying away from the camera. I hope it was like that. And then the government said, okay, you can do this, since it's just deception, and entertainment is always deception. Who gives a fuck? If it's that, I'm fine with it. But if it's like normal reality show where some guy's looking around, right, with minimum safety, like some cameraman or some director like that, the presenter or somebody's just looking around, it's literally a place like that, probably unsafe from what I can see, like 18th century, some kind of a town. Unsafe condition like that, where I don't know, some accident can happen to some kid, because let's be honest, not many people are watching the kids there, not too many safety thing like how the real survival. If it's like that, I don't know what to think of that. I don't know how government let them, because this is not 1990 or something, this is 2007. 2007 was literally yesterday, and I don't know how this happened. And I bet there was no another show, because even after seeing that, government probably went, I know you were taking care of the safety, but you know what, yeah, I think it just feels a bit on the nose, and we can't let you do this again. Because people basically burn us if we let you do that again. I don't know. But this is the most hilarious video ever watched, and thank God John is the one who reviewed this, because this is so perfect for him. Every joke, every single edit is just perfection. If I watch a video twice, it would be this one. This was way too good. Alright people, that was Kid Nation, JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, so I know which type of videos to react to more, I guess. Comment down if you want me to react to specific videos. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the Caso playlist, and yeah, I'll see you next time.